Today's episode is sponsored by a January heat wave because what's a January without it?
Because what the fuck is going
Well,
on?
I mean, a heat wave for us. We run
Right.
hot,
Right.
but the
Everyone
others,
else is freezing.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oops. It's a little warm.
What is the reason?
I don't know, but can I tell you a secret?
Always.
I fucking love it.
I fucking hate it.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
Um, I am not meant to live alone.
I
Turn this house into a home.
Beautiful.
Welcome to Me and Chisme, your number one source for Chisme on the internet. Adrian and Julie here. Julie. How are you, Julie?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm also doing well. Haven't seen you in 2 weeks. We're here. We're
I
back.
know. Look
Our
at us.
last YouTube video did really well,
Oh,
and I just wanted to call that out for anybody watching on YouTube. Hello.
hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me go back and see. Um, Let me go. Sometimes YouTube is really annoying because they don't put things in order. No, I don't want the video that we posted 4 months ago. Okay. They're so annoying. Why does nothing
Yeah.
ever work?
I don't know. The universe is against us.
There we go. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to say the amount of views because it's still a little bit embarrassing, but
But
it's doing a lot better than the other than like we usually do. So, thank you to everybody who has watched on YouTube.
thank you so much.
Now,
Hi.
I will say, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button. Just give us a like.
Just one.
Just one.
It won't hurt you.
Just one. Julie, we are 1 month into 2026.
We are that we are.
We have 11 more months to go.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
About the 11 months to go?
Mm-hmm.
Excited?
Okay.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything could happen.
And what's going to happen for you?
Tons of shit. I'll tell you
Okay.
that much. Um, I want to travel.
Okay. What
There's
do you
some
have trips planned for this
cons.
year already? You went
I
on quite a few last
Yeah,
year.
I have them planned in theory, like Scotland and Ireland. I'm supposed to be planning right now.
Oh, you're gonna go
Have
back.
have not gotten to that. Yes, built some new memories. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to New York with Sophia, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna go to uh oh um Colorado with Angie. Jesus, my brain is not working.
Hi,
In July.
Angie.
That one is on its way to getting planned because we have concert tickets. So,
Oh, what are you guys gonna go see?
Kaleo, have you heard of them?
I don't know if I have. Maybe.
You have to look them up.
Have
I
I?
feel like you would love them.
Okay. And where is this?
In Red Rocks at the Red Rock
You're gonna go to
Amphitheater.
Red Rocks Amphitheater? Oh
Bitch!
my. That has been a dream of mine forever.
It's my dream. It is my dream. It's my number one
Wait,
concert
where are
venue.
you sitting?
We got VIP passes.
Oh, okay. Angie said I'm rich. Wait, you're also rich. So
So we
rich girls only.
Yeah, so we got VIP, meaning we get early entry. So you know those pictures are about to hit like no
Let me see
other.
who this is. This man better be hot. Keep going.
We're getting sound check.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, it's like a whole thing.
I've never
And
done that for a concert.
no,
No.
neither have I. Neither have I. And we're gonna see we're sitting in the center right
Okay.
in like a few rows back. It's not super far up.
Incredible. How do you spell the name?
Kaleo. And you know what? I always said, if I go to Red Rocks, I want it to be for like a band that's gonna give me like a fucking bomb ass show. And they're
Okay, this
playing
is
their
like one of the guy like a Noah kind of guy.
kind of more rockish,
Uh-huh.
less acoustic.
But white guy with long hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am who I am.
Yes. And don't ever change.
I would never. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so they're celebrating their 10th anniversary of their debut album, which
Oh,
is
wow.
one of my favorite albums of all time. And I love every single song on there. And a lot of those songs are worthy of Red Rocks. So I always said, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna see a Hosier. I'm gonna see like that kind of show that would mean something in that
Is he
venue.
queer?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
maybe it was just
don't
that photo. He's
think
giving a
so.
little bit of gay face.
Don't quote me. I'm not sure. I'm not
I think,
sure.
well, I mean, everything else is giving straight. I mean, what is gay and straight nowadays? Let's
What
talk
is
about that.
it? Everything is on a spectrum.
Let's talk about that. Okay, how fun. I had Red Rocks is on my list. Not
I'm
that I have much
so
of a list,
excited.
but I would really love to go.
I mean, I feel the same. I don't have a list either, but if I were to have a list, Red Rocks would be number one on that
I
list.
mean, that's the only venue that I'm like, that's the venue that I have to go to, you know?
Imagine seeing Alabama Shakes there.
I know we did, me and Jaime did talk about doing that for their tour,
Yeah,
but it just didn't work out. But
right.
yes, yeah. Oh my God, how
Yeah.
fun.
I'm
When
so
is this?
excited. July. It's in
In July.
July.
Ooh, perfect. It's gonna be hot.
Yeah. I know, but you know what? We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it.
Have you ever seen that video of the man who is like running down Red Rocks? I think he's going down backwards. Have you ever seen that video?
No.
It's really quite incredible because
Okay.
people can like go up and down the
Yeah.
stairs and whatnot. Um, but yeah, if you've never heard of Red Rocks or are unfamiliar, look up Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a beautiful, beautiful venue. It's in the
Yeah.
middle of the rocks. So
Yes.
excellent.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. What
Oh
other
my
great
God.
news do you have to share?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot going on over here.
Angie, you can invite me somewhere. That'd be nice.
Well, technically I invited Angie out.
Oh, I see.
And she did take a solid 3 to 5 business days to make a decision on things. But you know what?
Reasonable for asking someone to get on a plane.
Really? I just be getting on the plane for anybody, guys. I'm gonna be true. You're saying let's go. I'm like I'm already there.
She has a dog.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, when you have a pet,
What is it? What's the name? Captain?
captain. Hmm.
Captain, my captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
Yeah, I'm super excited. What about
Okay.
you? What is 2026 gonna bring you?
I have zero plans.
Okay. Have you bought a lot of concerts are happening? Have you bought tickets to any of them?
I'm gonna go see Zara Larson
Okay,
at the beginning of March.
that's exciting.
There's somebody else, but I can't remember. I didn't buy the tickets. I can't remember.
Have you tried for the big ones? The
Which
Harrys
one?
and the Brunos and the Noah Kahns of it all? I don't think no one has announced anything actually.
Not interested in gonna go see Bruno Mars. I'm not speaking ill of Bruno Mars, but I'm not going to a Bruno Mars concert. Also,
Why?
I don't want to go. Also, I
What?
heard that it was practically impossible to even try to even get on the website.
My friend got tickets. I'm really upset about it.
And are they including you? What kind
No,
of
her and her si no, her and her sister got them. To be fair, she asked me every single day if I was gonna try to go, and I was like, no, I don't think so. And here's the thing, I forgot. I did. It slipped my mind that Sophia is an able child now that has access to the online world. And so
hmm
she quickly
Mm-hmm.
said, "Did you see Bruno Mars is going on tour?"
Mm-hmm. She said, "You
What?
made Lady Gaga happen. What about
Yeah.
now,
She said,
bitch?"
"When are we purchasing the
Yeah,
tickets?"
this is your 9-year-old niece, by the way.
Yeah. And I said, "How dare you? You gotta let one of them go. Big Bear, New York, Bruno. Which three are you choosing?" And she's been talking about Big Bear for years.
Oh, wow.
And
She wants to go to Big Bear?
yeah, she
What's the
dropped that one like
fascination?
you would, I don't know, the snow or whatever.
But when are you
She
gonna
dropped that
go?
one. Well, we were gonna go and well when it snowed.
Well,
Not anytime soon, according to California.
mhm.
But yeah, she dropped that one. She said, I don't have to see the snow. Fuck the snow. Bruno Mars it is. I said, God damn it, kid. And so I am fully prepared emotionally to spend upwards of $1,000 on these concert tickets when the time comes. Right now, I went, I looked, they've gone on sale already. So now the resale prices, $1,000 for most of them.
I mean, yeah.
And here's the thing, I want to sit her up front.
No.
I do.
No.
I do
Okay.
take my
Wait.
money. I know
Wait.
I want to sit her.
Okay.
I want her so close to Bruno Mars. That's what I want. I want it.
I know, but she's 9.
Okay,
Is
but
that, first of all,
also,
is that safe? Second
but
of all,
also,
let her
I
like aspire to something in life.
if I do this kind of shit, no man's ever gonna make her happy. You know what I mean? She's always gonna be her own confident woman. She's not gonna need no man. No man is gonna come and impress her with concert tickets. She's gonna say, Bruno Mars sweat on me. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about your 300 section tickets.
Okay. Okay, sure. In addition, the tickets aren't going to be very expensive.
Okay, I also I love Bruno Mars.
Yeah, okay.
It's just it always feels impossible to go to a Bruno Mars concert because he is so loved and
Well,
because he tours so few you know what I mean?
well, he did have a cocaine addiction and had a gambling addiction that he had to repay for in Vegas. So,
So take my money. I don't understand.
yeah, I mean, I'm
I'll
just
help you pay it off.
he was working in Vegas, you know?
I know, and I didn't go. And then by the time I really, really wanted to go, it was too late.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Tell me.
I've kind of already made up my mind about it.
Uh, okay.
It's just like it's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Um, Sophia keeps watching. I have not brought it up to her,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. She
Mm-hmm.
brings it up every single time she lays her eyes on me.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's been watching Bruno Mars videos nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll watch it and then it'll end and she'll be like, he's just so talented. I'm like, that's right.
Two peas in a motherfucking pod.
I know, dude. If I wasn't alive and well, I think I was reincarnated. It's really weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But she's like I watch her and I see myself within sync.
Uh-huh.
I watch her and I'm like, how exhilarating is it that she's
Uh-huh.
like discovering these things and falling in love with them and like thinking that Bruno Mars is like this cute little short king. And
Mm-hmm.
she said the other day, she's like, and I don't even care if he's short. I was
Oh,
like, and that's love.
okay.
And that's love. And I said,
Yeah.
that's right, girl. It doesn't matter that he's short because
Yeah.
he's rich. No, I'm
Okay.
just kidding.
Well,
No, no, because
we don't know if he is.
that's true. That's
Where is
true.
the concert?
October 2nd,
Okay.
birthday
Yes.
present.
Yeah.
He is playing at SoFi, I believe. Actually, I'm not sure. Or the Forum. No, I think it's SoFi. I think it's the bigger
It
one.
has to be SoFi.
Yeah,
And
I'm
how many
pretty sure it's
nights?
SoFi. I
Is it
think
more
he's
than
on
one?
maybe two or three. It could just be the one, but here's the thing. I did very little research before the tickets went on sale. That was on me.
Yeah.
I know very little, but I know that I will make it happen.
Okay. I see at least three dates at SoFi
Yeah.
Stadium.
I'm not ecstatic. about my decisions that led to this moment. And by that
Hmm.
I mean I didn't sign up for a pre-sale. I didn't even try to get tickets. And
This
now
man
look
is
at
going to be
me.
on tour. Sorry, this man is going to be on tour all year, literally.
He's he's done a lot of cocaine.
Yeah. Okay. One, two,
Allegedly.
three, four. Yeah, 4 nights at SoFi.
Four chances. Four chances. Four
I
possibilities.
I hope that it happens.
No, baby, it's gonna happen.
Okay, floor.
I'm just
What if
nervous
what if
about the hit.
what if you're on the floor and Sophia can't see because she's a child and somebody tall is in front of her?
We're gonna figure all of that out together. Here's the thing, again, zero research. Is it general admission? Is it seats?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? If
Uh-huh.
it's seats, I could buy seats on the edge.
Uh-huh.
Problem solved.
I'm on the edge of
When I
glory.
when I was in the on the floor and I was for Adele, I also was nervy that I wasn't going to be able to see over other people, but our seats happened to be on the edge. I had zero issues.
Okay.
I had the time of my life.
Well, I
I'm
support.
aware of what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
aware
Okay.
that she is 9.
Yeah.
I'm aware of all of these things. Here's the thing though. She makes a great excuse for me to do what I want to do, which is see Bruno Mars.
Okay.
And I can say that it's because I'm being really nice to my niece.
Okay.
But it's really that I would probably spend the money, but I feel less guilty spending it when it has to do with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am
I
collecting what is that? Donations though, if anyone
oh.
would like to contribute to the present,
Hmm.
reach out. I can send you my information.
Mhm. Okay. You know how to find her.
You know how to find me.
I love that for you.
Okay.
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 Um, well, fuck Nicki Minaj. How about that, huh?
Oh my God, Adrian, what the fuck is going on?
You know, sometimes I do think to myself, we live in a movie.
Yeah.
You would watch movies and you're like, "Oh, the biggest pop star is now, a fascist." And you're like, what a crazy story." And
Mm,
it's the world that we actually live in.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's really it's mind-boggling at
Yeah.
times. It's really mind-boggling. And it goes to show you what people will do for a man to have money. I
Yeah.
don't know why else. Um, it's very weird.
Yeah.
There's a mental illness. There has to be. There has to be.
I'm not quite sure what the fuck is going on. Um, I don't know. I genuinely feel insane sometimes seeing the things that the opposite side says, how much they believe it, how into it they are. Like it feels like I'm like, am I cra I'm fucking crazy? I'm
No.
fucking crazy. And I want to let everybody know that I've been looking at Nicki Minaj sideways. I never was a fan. I was on the right side of history from the beginning.
Okay. Well, from the beginning. Okay. But now, horrible. I don't, it's
Horrible.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Uh,
Yeah.
I want to complain about something really quickly.
Please.
Have you ever heard of a company called Verizon?
I have.
Are you a Verizon member,
No.
customer? No. Okay. September 2025, the new
Mm-hmm.
iPhone came out.
Okay.
And I had made a decision that this is a year I was going to upgrade my phone. I have an iPhone Pro Max 13. I wanted the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Made the decision I wasn't going to rush into it, not going to do it right away. XYZ, we're finally at the point where I'm ready to upgrade my phone. This past Sunday, I went to go buy the phone. I went to a Verizon store. First of all, I had tried a couple weeks ago. I went to a Best Buy because I've bought my iPhones at a Best Buy before. I go to
Okay.
my local Best Buy and I walk up to the mobile device section and I say, "Oh, hey, I want to upgrade my iPhone. I have Verizon." And they're like, "Oh, we don't service Verizon here." And I'm like, "Oh, why?" They're like, we don't." And I'm talking to this one guy. This other girl standing next to him is like, she works for AT&T. She's like, "Oh, I can help you." And I'm like, I don't want to change my, I don't want to change my plan. I'm not leaving Verizon. I just want a new phone." She's like, "Oh, well, if you do this, this, and this out with AT&T, we'll get you this." I was like, I don't want to change my phone
Mm-hmm.
plan. I'm on a family plan. I don't want to change my I don't want to change it. And I asked them, "Why is there a screen above you that says Verizon? Big Verizon sign above them." The guy says, "Well, it's just a sign." I say, "Okay, I'm leaving. Thank you very much." I walk across the shopping center that I'm at to a Verizon store. I go and the lady tells me, "Well, we can't give you a deal on your new phone because you have been grandfathered into an old plan that we don't service anymore." 5 minutes later of going back and forth with her, I say, "I'm leaving. Don't look at me anymore." Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This past weekend, I went home to my parents' house. I see my brother. My brother kind of manages our account. And I tell him this, blah, blah. We make the decision that the next morning we're going to go to a Verizon store near where my parents are. We do that the next day. Turns out my cousin's working there. Who knew?
Mm.
Anyways, what I learn is that there are many Verizon affiliate stores that are not owned by Verizon. That is the original store that I went to. And then there are company stores, which there are not very many of, especially in LA. If you see a Verizon store, it's likely an affiliate store and it's not owned by Verizon, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we get the phones. It all works out. We get the phones, and um, I have my new iPhone 17 Pro Max. I take it with me. I don't open the phone until I get back to my apartment. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready. I'm like cozy. I'm ready to unwrap it and like set up my new phone," which to me is exciting. I love setting up a new
Mm-hmm.
piece of technology. I open the box. There's a scratch on the phone. It's not huge, but I notice it.
Right.
There's a scratch on the phone. Do you know how
Mm-hmm.
much I'm paying for the phone?
How much?
A lot of money. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
exactly how much, but it's a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay. And let me show you. Okay, let me see if can you see it here? Okay, I don't know if it'll come out on this. It's hard to tell. Do you see it? Do you,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm paying a lot of money for the phone. I expect the phone to be in perfect
Right.
condition.
Right.
I say, "Okay, the next day I'm going to come home from work. I'm going to get on the train and I'm going to go to a Verizon company store in Koreatown."
Okay.
That's what I do. I get on the train. It's rush hour. Okay. The train stop is right by the Verizon store. Super easy. I'm like, why do I want to drive to Koreatown at 5 p.m. in the afternoon? No,
Right.
let me hop on the train. I have to make one transfer on the train. I have to go from the B line to the D line. A stop before I get to the stop where I have to make a transfer, they tell everybody to get off the train because somebody is on the tracks at the next stop and there's police activity. So we all get off of the train. I'm a mile and a half away from the Verizon store. Everybody who was on the train is trying to get on the bus. A mile and a half walking doesn't scare me. I'm like, I'll walk.
Mm-hmm.
I walked to the store. I get to the store. They close at 7, by the way. I get to the store and they have at Verizon, they have you check in with somebody, right?
Mm.
So I tell the guy what happened. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, well, let me make sure we have this phone. They don't have the fucking phone in stock. I did all of that for nothing. He tells me, well, just call next time. And in my mind, I thought, I meant to say, will you actually answer the phone? Because I've been around the block. Okay. And most companies like this do not answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I leave. I notice that there's another company store in the Beverly Grove area, which is off La Cienega, kind of closer to West
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood and Beverly Hills. It was 6:30 at this point. I didn't drive. I would have
Mm-hmm.
had to call a lift. There was no train that went that way. I would have had to call a lift, but I wasn't going to go unless I knew they had the phone. But they were not,
Mm-hmm.
I knew they were not going to answer the phone. So I just made the decision to not go. I'm like, let me just get a lift to go home. I'm tired. I had to go to Costco right before. I spent hours in traffic. It was horrible. I was frustrated. I was incredibly frustrated. And then I realized that there's a company store in Burbank that closes at 8 p.m. I'm like, okay, the lift could drop me off and I could drive to Burbank and still make it on time. I, but I wasn't going to go unless I knew
Mm-hmm.
they had the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I call. They don't answer.
Mm-hmm.
I call again. They don't answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, fuck it. I'm not going to a Verizon store today. I'm going to go buy some edibles and some joints and I'm going to go get stoned.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that. The next day I have to, the next day I'm in the office. I couldn't do anything about it. Wednesday, I worked from home. So it was easier for me to go to the store. I look up, there is that store at Beverly Grove off La Cienega, and it said that they had the phone in stock. I'm like, perfect. I'll just drive out there. I get there. It took me like 30 minutes to get there, by the way. I get there
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh yeah, no, we can't help you. They're like, we'd have to charge you a $50 restocking fee. And I'm like, excuse me, for what? I'm already paying a lot of money for this phone. And then they also tell me, we actually don't even have the phone. You should have seen me in that store.
Mm-hmm.
What are the points? What is the point of these stores if you're not gonna have product? They're all
Right.
just sitting there on their fucking laptops. And listen, I'm not here to support Verizon in any way, but like get to work, okay?
Right.
And then they tell me call Verizon and they'll be able to like they'll usually waive the restocking fee, blah blah blah. Which, by the way, the man in Koreatown never told me anything about this.
Right.
I showed him the scratch. He's like, I'm like, you see it, right? Like I can get the phone replaced, right? He's like, oh yeah, just we just need to have the phone in stock. But the people at the Beverly Connection Verizon store said no.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk to my car. I get in my car and I call Verizon. I
Mm-hmm.
tell this man what's happening. He's like, okay, great. I'm going to have you talk to somebody else. Transferred me to somebody else. Some man picks up. He has a thick accent and it was a little difficult to understand him. But finally we got on the same page. He said, activate your new phone and then I'll be able to send you a new phone to replace that phone. But you'll have to pay the sales tax on the new phone.
Mm-hmm.
I needed him to explain this to me a couple times because I just was not. I wasn't getting it. Finally
Mm-hmm.
got it, whatever. But at this point, because he put me on hold for a bit, so at that point, I was leaving the parking structure of the Beverly Connection. I was
Mm-hmm.
driving home. And so when he's telling me all these things, he's like, okay, that's what you need to do. He's like, I'm going to stay on the phone with you while you activate your phone. I'm like, well, I'm driving. I can't do that right now. And I'm like 30
Mm-hmm.
minutes away from home. I'm very upset.
And he's like, I'll talk with you on the way. How's your day going?
I'm very upset.
Damn.
He
Uh-huh.
says, he says, okay, I'll call you in 30 minutes. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, but if I can't get a hold of you, then I will call you tomorrow, which was today.
Mm-hmm.
I come home. I do a couple things that I need to do. I wanted to go outside and get my walk in. So, but I waited. Never called me. I went on my walk, relaxed, did
Mm-hmm.
my squats, and then waited all day today. Did not get a fucking phone call. I will never, ever, ever, ever buy a phone or any type of device from Verizon ever again. Quote me. Okay. It has been a horrible, excruciating, painful experience. And I realize the privilege. This is about a fucking iPhone. I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're messing with my money.
Right.
And
And
I'm
your
not,
time.
and my time. That is the most annoying part. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even care about the fucking phone. The fact that I have to now spend a good chunk of my time to
Mm-hmm.
fix this is incredibly frustrating and incredibly annoying.
Of course.
And I don't know who the fuck owns Verizon, but he or she needs to be fired.
As a
Fired.
yeah.
Okay. I've gotten different stories from different people who work for Verizon. It's a big company. I get it. But what's happening? Do you know how much money we give Verizon every month?
Right.
And for what?
What is the reason?
Anyways, I haven't activated the new phone. I am determined to get a phone that is not scratched.
I believe in you. Is it a possibility to go back to your cousin's store and
Here's the
deal with it
thing.
with them?
Here's the thing. I don't know when I would have time to do that.
Mm,
I don't know when I would have time to do that.
yeah.
Anyways, ugh, don't
It's very annoying.
don't buy anything from Verizon. I'm sure none of the other companies are great either, but less ugh. I wish we had a ton of followers on Twitter so like people would like
Go
start
and tell
tagging
them.
Verizon. And then Verizon PR is like, send us a DM. We'll take care of this right away. You know when companies do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. And that's when we'll
Fuck
know we've
you.
made it.
I know. Anyways, that's my little story,
Damn.
and yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
And that was beautiful, beautiful storytelling.
Thank you,
Um, I felt your frustration.
thank you,
There was highs, there was lows, it was a lot. And I'm so sorry.
thank you.
I also need to upgrade my phone and I have been putting it off because I know that it's going to be annoying as fuck to do so. So I'm just putting it off as long as I can.
So annoying.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking iPhone, and why don't you have any of the iPhones in stock? The phone
Right.
came out in September.
Right.
What is the issue? If
Yeah.
you want everybody to buy everything online, close all the fucking stores.
Right.
And here, and it's frustrating because I'm not always home, right? Because like, hello,
Uh-huh.
somebody needs to pay for the actual phone, and
Hmm.
and if they send me the phone and then they want me to sign for it, and then that becomes a whole ordeal.
Hmm.
Ugh, ugh.
Fucking up Verizon.
Anyways, I hope somebody. Do you work at Verizon? Are you listening to this? And do you work for Verizon?
Do you have
DM
some
me.
tips and tricks to get around
Who's telling me
the
the truth? I don't
situation?
know who's telling me the truth anymore. I don't know who's telling me the truth.
Everyone is making up their own rules.
Anytime I interact with somebody who works somewhere, I always feel better about myself because I'm like, you know what? I might hate what I do, but at least I show up and I do it.
Right. Right. Right.
Anyways, that's what's going on with me. And
I'm so
that's what you missed on
sorry.
Glee.
I'm so sorry you're going through that. That's very frustrating.
It's okay. Thank you. People, I mean,
Yeah.
people are dying, Kimberly, you know?
Right, but also because people are dying, like you, can it just be simple?
Can it
Can I
just be
just
simple?
have a thing go my way?
It just be simple?
Yeah, you're allowed to vent even if people are dying and everything's falling apart. I think everyone understands.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Julie.
Okay, you're welcome.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
I want advice
Okay.
on a work thing.
Okay.
I fucked around a little bit and I accidentally became important at work, right?
Okay.
So I'm getting more duties. I'm getting more interface with directors. Like they're putting me in front, center, lead the way.
Okay.
And I was having a one-on-one with one of the my new director that I assist. And we were having a one-on-one and we were talking about a whole bunch of stuff and we were talking about lunch and learns, like a little train sesh, a little this is some info and let's have some lunch together.
People love to do
And
a
we were
lunch and learn.
they love a lunch and learn and we're tr
Like, let
supposed
me eat my
to
lunch in peace, please.
do I want to send a room full of my coworkers to eat? No, I want to kiki with my girls.
Right.
But they love a lunch and learn. But we're supposed to plan one a quarter per
Okay.
guideline. So we were discussing and then he was like, what would be a great idea is if you did one. And I said, "Who's you?" And then he
Mm-hmm.
was like, "You, Julie." I was like, "That's crazy." And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
"What if you did one on like, people really don't have calendar etiquette
Mm-hmm.
around our place." And
Mm-hmm.
so like, what about calendars? What about expense reports? What about this? What about that? I was like, "So like when you mean I do one?" And then,
Mm-hmm.
well, first he was like, "You look really worried." I don't know how exactly I was looking at him, but he was like, "Why do you look like that?" I was like, I just like the public speaking. He's like, "Oh, you don't like public speaking?" And I was like, "It's not that I don't. It was too late, obviously. I do think he's gonna make me public speak, everyone. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. There's a microphone in front of you, and you talk to people all the time. It's different. Because are you staring back at me? Not that I can tell. So it's different, and I'm actually every time there's a person. Read my mind
Mm-hmm.
that knows about this and we've been discussing it so I get used to the conversation around it and every time we start discussing it clammy hands
Mm-hmm.
not clammy dripping hands it's
Mm-hmm.
disgusting it's quite gross
Mm-hmm.
well, how does one get past public speaking fright I don't think that insecurity but fear the fear of public speaking
Nervousness, maybe.
yeah anxiety
Anxiety. Oh,
yeah my God,
what's
look
the
at
word?
us.
Jinx. You owe me a Coke. Zero sugar, please.
Okay, noted.
Um,
Um, d- do you have a fear of public speaking?
I don't have, I wouldn't say that I have a fear of public speaking. I think I have a general um nervousness about public speaking, but no, I don't have a fear about public speaking.
Oh, I love that for you.
Uh, so are you looking for advice on how to get rid of your fear of public
Yeah.
speaking? I think you just have to do it.
What's another thing?
How many people are we talking about?
I don't know.
Is
One,
this
I don't.
optional? Like maybe I'll show up, or like, do I have to show up? Do I not have to show up? I would
So
imagine that they can't force people to eat, have,
no,
take
they
their
can't.
lunch.
They can't. They
Yeah.
can't. It is all optional.
Do you need me to
I
call the labor union or California? I don't know who.
I was actually looking for
OSHA.
someone to pull a fire alarm maybe
Okay.
in the middle of the Yeah, I don't know. It is optional. Also, though, he's like, we should, get you in this like habit of having to do these things. Like maybe next time we have like a presentation in front of the whole site, you introduce it. I'm like, you're saying all the words that are freaking me out. Every single word is freaking me out. Please stop talking. I was like, well, maybe why don't we tag up about this later? Like I love the idea. I think you're doing great, but you have so much on your plate. Don't even think about little old me. Let me just figure myself out and you go and do your thing. But yeah, I don't know. See,
I'm
it
gonna give
starts
you
making me itchy.
okay, I'm gonna give you two pieces of advice.
Tell me.
The first one is put your big girl panties on and just do it, Julie.
Oh my God, I've never
You're
wanted to
just
punch
gonna
you
have to
more in
do
my
it.
life. I hate that.
You're just gonna have to do it. Second, ye, I think what usually typically what makes me nervous if I have to public speak is if I am unsure or I'm not confident about what I'm speaking about. Once you put together a presentation
Uh,
and you practice it and you feel confident about the material that you're talking about, some of that nervousness will probably go away because you're feeling good.
mhm.
And then you just have to do it. Yeah, just do it. You're first of all, Julie, no one's going to fire you over this. No one is going
To be determined.
you're not. Actually, I think it's really nice and wonderful that they want you to start doing this and that they're giving you the opportunity. I think that means that they trust you, that they like you, that they want to see you do more, and why not? And also, do you want to be famous one day? Or are you just going to like never go on the stage one day?
That was the plan?
Well, get over it. Because if
Okay.
somebody is offering us $50,000 to get on a fucking stage and you're gonna be like, I can't do it. I will drag your ass out onto that stage, glue your pants to a fucking chair, and make
Oh
sure you
my
cannot
God.
move.
Oh my God.
Is that
It's a
clear?
little hot. Yeah. No, yeah, yeah. No, I'm okay. Here's the thing. Here's the serious, but here, let's not be funny. Here's the thing. I'm fully aware that it's a thing that I have to get past, right? Like, well, do I have to get past it? No, I don't have to get past it. I think the world needs people that blend into the backgrounds because then the people that don't get to truly experience the thrill of it all. But like, I feel like it's fine if you don't want to be a front-facing human and you're totally fine just blending into the background. I think that's also okay if that's the kind of person I wanted to be. Mind your fucking business.
But that's not the
However,
person that you are, nor who you want to be.
I don't know that yet. We're still discovering it.
Okay.
We're finding it. We're finding it. We're finding it. But I am aware that, like, in a professional work setting, right, with the job that I have and the people that I support and the kind of work that we do, there may be times where I need to face an entire site and talk to them. Does it make me want to throw up? Yes. 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 But I also feel like that's also like insecurities, like all my insecurity shit bleeds into everything. So I think this is just like another um instance where it's affecting me negatively.
Well, let's talk to your therapist about that.
Yeah, well, we're gonna talk about it.
And let me tell you something. I have the
Tell me.
utmost confidence in you that you'll be able to do this and that you'll actually feel a little bit relieved afterwards and that you will probably actually maybe enjoy it. And you will have discovered a new skill that you have. So do it.
Okay.
I don't have any other real good tangible advice for you.
Here's the thing. I think it's gonna happen whether I even want to or not. So I don't think I have a choice in this.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, your friends from work are going to go visit you, are going to go see you
That
because,
makes me more nervous.
okay. Well, imagine
I'm so
everybody in their
sorry.
underwear.
You think they'd let me make everyone face the wall?
No, why would
Oh,
they do that? No,
damn.
no.
Okay.
If you have real tangible advice for Julie, send it in via fan mail. Um,
Yeah.
that would
And
be
don't
great.
tell me to do stand-up comedy because that's some advice that someone else gave me, and I find that so silly.
Why would you do that? I
Because to get
mean,
over your fear of public speaking.
oh, they want you to like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know.
You're actually gonna be fine, and you're gonna walk away thinking like, I kind of overreacted a little bit.
I don't think that's the case, but I love that you think that.
I think that is what's gonna happen.
Okay. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
What?
It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, um, Julie, the Queer Eye people are coming out with their final season.
Yes.
They were doing press,
Yes.
and there was one Queer Eye member who was missing.
Yeah.
Karamo did not attend the big day of TV interviews.
Yes.
He had sent his assistant had sent some kind of press release saying that I don't have it, so I'm paraphrasing from what I remember,
Mm-hmm.
saying that Karamo doesn't want to be jealous or no, not jealous, bullied anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and blah blah blah. But he didn't say by who or for what. My initial thought
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, he's like getting bullied by like people on Twitter or like what's I don't get it. What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out he was talking about his castmates.
Mm-hmm.
Then it turns out TMZ reported that Karamo's mom visited the set one day. She had headphones in to hear the mics, and she overheard. I don't know. I think it was Tan, JVN, and Anthony talking shit about Karamo,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so that's what we are assuming was the bullying.
Right.
I, if I looked any harder, I would not be able to find more insufferable people than the cast of Queer Eye. I think I I want the season to end and I don't ever want them to show up on a television screen ever again. Any of them. Not a single one of them. Not for anything. I cannot stand all of that. And then they all sit on the couch holding hands with each other as if we are dumb. I it's so who first of all, who is still watching this show? I
Not the gay on gay crime. Oh my God.
These people are insufferable.
Yeah.
Insufferable.
Right.
Go ahead.
You're not wrong.
Uh-huh. Okay. I know I'm not.
You were brave to say it.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, no, it's just some coworker bullshit.
Of course. Yes.
You know what I mean? I do think, and I need everyone to be honest with themselves, that JVN is the major problem.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, the holding of the hands and the like, being very careful about what we're saying in response to this really just sold the fake shit, like it just really dove in like we are putting on a show. We're hoping that you buy it. It's tune into the season. Um, yeah, I won't say that maybe Karamo wasn't maybe at some point probably also part of the problem.
100%.
Are we forgetting Bobby? Did we forget Bobby? And now everyone's like, oh, maybe Bobby. Was that his name?
Yeah.
Okay. And now everyone's like, oh, maybe there was some going on, right? Because when he left, he unfollowed everybody from the cast except I
Mm-hmm.
believe Karamo. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels like some petty bullshit. Like even like the way that the statement was read and the words that they were for my mental health, I'm gonna like it all feels very performative.
Every single piece of it, every single second.
Yeah. And I'm not even sure I truly buy it. Part of me thought low key that it was like a shtick, like
Yeah,
a
I wouldn't doubt it either.
yeah, like to get people to finally watch that last season. Because who is watching that show?
I don't know. I don't know. But I just why can't you guys just be professionals and like handle it like people have to handle things in in the real workplace?
Workplace, yeah.
I just I would never want to be trapped in a room with any of them. Not a single one of them.
No.
And you know what's even worse is that they sit there and they're like, the show is really about our heroes.
Mm.
And then they go and they do this. I just think they're so. This is the issue when people with mental health issues get really famous and really rich really quickly. I'm like, wow. Wow. Anyways, if you have a different opinion, let us know.
Okay.
But I will not be watching.
Yeah, I won't be watching either.
Next up on the pop culture pop up, Brooklyn Beckham. You know who Brooklyn Beckham is?
Just now?
Son of um, Victoria Beckham, Posh Spice.
Yeah.
Son of David Beckham,
Yes.
superstar soccer player.
Yeah.
People have been saying that there's been a rift in the family for quite some time. Brooklyn
Hmm.
Beckham hasn't been seen with his parents for a while, blah, 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 blah. Finally, Brooklyn Beckham broke his silence and basically said that his family has tried to ruin him and his wife's life. They don't like his wife. His mom, Posh Spice, hijacked the wedding, made him very uncomfortable when Mark Anthony called up the most beautiful woman in the room and then pointed to his mom and not his bride.
Hmm.
And then how she danced all scandalous on Brooklyn Beckham. He
Yeah.
said things about how everything that they do is fake and that they're just, performing for an audience and they're not really showing their true selves or the true family.
Hmm.
Julie, what are your thoughts on this?
Remember when Brooklyn Beckham released that photography book? And there's that picture of that elephant?
I don't actually.
Oh, you have to look up Brooklyn Beckham photography book.
Okay.
And you have to look up the picture of the elephant
Okay.
because that picture of the elephant is in his photography book.
Okay.
His book about photography.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Um, Here's the thing. I read his entire thing. I read the entire thing that he posted on Instagram about how his parents have like always wanted perfection out of the children and it's all for the cameras and this and that and da da da. And I'm sorry, and I kind of feel shitty saying it out loud because like what if it really was some kind of manipulation and abuse type of behavior happening? But to me, it really does just read like a privileged guy not realizing what an actual struggle is. Like it just all is like the most petty, dumb shit. Like how you felt about the Queer Eye guys right now
Mm-hmm.
is literally how I feel about this. Of like
Mm-hmm.
it's just rich people not realizing what it really means to struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, as a common folk, I read it and I was like, okay, so your parents wanted you to be successful. They like say they had let you have 5 million careers you were bad at. They like paid for everything. You've never had to struggle. You've been able to like try everything, even be on in TV shows or movies that your wife directed where she had to cut your scene because you kept looking directly at the camera. You know what I mean? Like where
Mm-hmm.
you have no strengths and
Mm-hmm.
now you're looking at your parents like, how dare you?
Mm-hmm.
Bestie, in the real world, you would not survive. You would not thrive. You
Mm-hmm.
would not have a beautiful wife. You'd be a fucking loser that no one wants to date. I just like it just reads very ridiculous to me. I'm very much struggling to find the empathy in the situation. I'll be honest with you. I okay, it's rich people shit. Get over it. Okay. Oh my God, my parents wanted me to smile for the cameras. Shut the fuck up. Were they beating you? Were they neglecting you? Like, are you actually in an uncomfortable and abusive situation with your parents? Is the answer no? Then who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? You're rich. You're rich and you don't have to be good at anything because you're not you weren't good at it. You're not good at anything and no one demanded it of you because you are rich and you are privileged and you were taken care of in ways that maybe like was it love? Like you can go through all of that shit. Okay, fine, sure, whatever, but like this horrible picture that he's trying to paint of these like crazy controlling parents that like did all of this and for the cameras and it's always for the camera. Okay. The cameras got you your lifestyle, my guy. I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, are they controlling and crazy people? I mean, hello. Yes, Victoria Beckham and David Beckham, they're probably the craziest nut jobs out there. Um, but also like, okay, your mom doesn't like your wife. Like, okay, join the fucking club.
Is your wife annoying? I mean, I don't know.
Is your mom annoying? Like, they're all annoying, I'm sure.
Hello?
I just, like, okay, okay, Brooklyn. Your name is Brooklyn. Your name is Brooklyn.
Pick a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I will say, his family did do what I think that they typically do, and they went on with their lives pretending like it's perfect because she just got some award in France and
Mm-hmm.
they're celebrating this, that, or the other. So yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that any people who Victoria and David were both very young when they got very rich and very famous.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly them. If you were they didn't live here,
Right.
but you knew who they were. I mean, they made a movie called
Yeah.
Bend It Like Beckham. The Spice Girls were the biggest pop group in the world.
Yep.
So, yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so are you probably.
For sure.
So are you.
Yeah.
But you know what, Brooklyn, Victoria, David, come on the pod. I'm
Please.
curious. Curious. Finally on the pop culture pop up, Sydney Sweeney. Julie, what did she say?
Oh, she's always saying something. She's always saying something. Here's the thing about Sydney Sweeney, and here's the thing about quotes like this, is like you're saying a lot of things. Just say I voted for Trump. Like you're saying so many words. Sydney Sweeney says, "No, I'm not." Oh, Cosmopolitan, the magazine, asked her if she ever intends to publicly state her political beliefs, and she says, "No, I'm not a political person." That's about white. I'm in the arts. I'm not here to speak on politics. That's not an area I've ever even imagined getting into. It's not why I became who I am. I became an actor because I like to tell stories, but I don't believe in hate in any form. I believe we should all love each other and have respect and understanding for one another. And again, a lot of words to say. I voted for Trump and I'm embarrassed to say it out loud.
Right.
And literally the only people that have the privilege to not think about politics are the rich and the white.
Right.
And you know what? She's been trash. We've all known it. We've all known it. I think everyone is fully aware of where Sydney Sweeney stands in the political spectrum. And I'm sick and tired of magazines trying to get a pull quote out of her. She's not going to give you anything more intelligent. There is barely any light behind those eyes. Like she is rubbing two brain cells together to form a thought. Like let us all leave the girl alone and let her be cute and pretty because she's not even a good actress. So like just let her be cute and pretty and call it a day.
Right. In my personal opinion, I think that the statement that she just made was actually inherently political. First, being in the arts is political. Art is political. Art is what kind of stories are you trying to tell, if not political ones? Because politics is woven through every single little thing and part of our lives. The fact that you can create these stories, the fact that you can be a boss and make these films, that is political. Do you not realize that not that long ago you didn't have the same amount of rights that men did? And so, like, there has to be some type of awareness,
Right.
Sydney. Also, and then she said, what was the last line about saying she doesn't believe in, like, what is it that she said? The nonviolent thing. Can you read that to me
Sh
again?
Yes, she says, but I don't believe in hate in any form. I believe we should all love each other and have respect and understanding for one another.
Okay, hello. You can't get more political than that. I
Right.
just like it. Not the brightest tool in the or brightest star in the sky. And
No.
and I don't like. I get it. Some people are not. Some people don't feel comfortable talking about it because they're not used to, or they don't
Hmm.
know, or maybe they're not as educated, or whatever. And you don't want to say something that's wrong, right? However, However, she has to understand that A, she does have a voice, B, people listen to her, and C, anything that she says can be political, and it will be. And the fact that she doesn't hate anybody, that she literally just made a political statement.
Yep.
But she doesn't know it. So that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sydney.
Sorry, Sydney.
Ugh. Remember when they tried to act like her and Glenn
Oh my
Powell were in a
God.
relationship? My God.
Right.
Ugh.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, ugh. Also, you're on Euphoria. Like Euphoria, also is a like everything about it is political. I just like wake up, honey.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture. Chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do. And he's on my jersey today. Let us not forget that while the world is falling apart, we do have something to look forward to, and that is Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. I'm wearing a jersey. It's
Very
very
cool.
cute. I got it on Etsy. Um, Here's the thing. We can't do much. It feels like we can't do anything. It feels like it genuinely feels like we're living in the Twilight Zone. Everything is falling apart and no one's doing anything about it. Cling on to the things that you can still find joy in. This past weekend, it was really, really, really a really big struggle to just like feel normal. All of the things that you see coming out of Minnesota, the world, it's happening everywhere. It's devastating. I was really, really, really fucking spiraling, and I went on a walk, and I really was like, I can't do much. I can't do anything. I feel like I can't do anything. So, but I can do this. I can like focus on me. So I feel like when you feel like everything is going to shit and no one's doing anything about it, focus on the things that you can't control. So like put your energy on music and things that you have joy in. I find joy in Bad Bunny's music, and I think his Sydney, pay attention. His performance is about to be extremely political, um, just by the mere act of existing. So I'm excited. I will be tuning into the Super Bowl halftime show. Notice I didn't say the game. But I'm really excited. I think this is great. I think it's about to be amazing. on the edge of my seat. I'm very excited to see what kind of performance he puts on. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So don't forget the Super Bowl, which is the second Sunday of February.
Yeah, this Sunday
Yeah,
coming up when people are
yeah,
listening. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Will you be watching the Grammys this weekend?
Girlie, I didn't even know the Grammys were this weekend until yesterday.
I figured.
Yeah,
No worries. Okay. Thanks, Julie.
thank you.
Time for some azúcar. I'll go first. My azúcar this week is um, the Real Housewives of Potomac went to Colorado and it was an absolute shit show.
Wow.
And I was glued to my screen the entire time. My heart rate elevated. My watch told me that my heart rate was elevated while I was
Oh
watching
my
the show.
God.
these
You're going
women,
through it.
these women were stuck on a mountain.
Oh my God.
No idea where they were going. One of my biggest nightmares.
Yeah, that's rough.
Um, Everything about this trip was a complete disaster. It should never happen again, but it was exhilarating television.
Wow.
It was. It was, they really gave us something that we haven't seen before. And for that, I appreciate and I applaud. We have one more episode to go for the rest of the season, and then we hit the reunion. Next week, we do get the interview with Karen Huger at her home the day, or I don't know if it's the day, but soon after she is released from jail. Um, and that is must see TV.
Wow.
So, to the Real Housewives of Potomac, I've enjoyed this season. Kudos and a round of applause to you, ladies.
Wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. My azúcar this week is by the time you guys listen to this, I can officially talk about it. So yesterday I was able to go to a screening of a new movie starring Alexander Skarsgård, who beautiful man, but I never think about him. I'm thinking about him now, I'll tell you that much. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the movie. Pillion. Please go and watch it. Heated Rivalry, who? This movie is everything you want it to be and more, or everything I wanted it to be and more. It is a Dom sub relationship if 50 Shades of Grey was brave.
Oh, wow.
And if Charlie Hunnam would have been in 50 Shades of Grey. It is a Dom sub relationship that is endearing. It is funny. It is hard to watch
Is
sometimes.
it gay?
Is it gay?
Oh, okay.
Nothing's ever been gayer.
Oh, okay.
It is
Okay.
so gay. It's gay. It's disgusting. It's dirty. Filthy. Like filthy. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. If I'm sta sitting next to somebody else, I'm feeling like I should. Please don't touch me. Like it feels like
Sounds like my
this.
nightly Twitter scroll.
It is it is beautiful. There's
Okay.
one specific scene that I said, "Oh my God, we're all in a room with strangers watching this. This is
Okay.
crazy." Um, it is a beautiful film, gut-wrenching though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know. And I came to a couple of realizations while watching the movie. Turns out Dom sub, great in theory. I've always said, what do I always say? I want to be somebody's sub. It feels like the appropriate relationship. I wish someone would try to tell me to cook for them, though. You know what I mean? Cook for me? Cook for me? You want me to cook for you? Shut the fuck up. I wish someone would tell me that I can't look at them. Absolutely not. So we are going to have to rethink some things in terms of the Dom sub situation in my brain, but this movie is great. And I think it should be watched. And I think it's fun. And it's like I made a joke that I was like a round of applause for the cinematic masterpiece in the group chat with my girlfriends. And like I'm half joking because it is a silly movie at the end of the day, but like I'm kind of like, is that not fucking fun? Like an original story that is fucking out there, wild. Just like you're not seeing a lot of that kind of content, but horny movies are coming back, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody's
They're
horny.
Everybody's horny, and we're finally getting to see it appropriately and well. Um, and gay.
Okay. Interesting.
Go and watch it. Alexander Skarsgård, the man that you are. You're so beautiful. And he is so tall.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, nothing but freaks out there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Before we end, I do just want to confirm for those of you who are watching on YouTube, these are new glasses. Thank you so much for noticing. I think that they look nice, but let me know in the comments if you think otherwise. And yeah, I'm excited. What?
Of course they're new.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting. It's because you know how we didn't really chat before we did the pod?
Uh,
I just like didn't have time to get to it.
it's okay. You're not the only one.
Okay, it's because
Yeah.
they look exactly the same.
They're actually complete opposite of what I used to
Of
wear.
course they are. And of
Yeah.
course they are.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
They
wasn't
look
it.
phenomenal.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, also, don't motherfucking lie to me. That wasn't a dig at you. Shut the fuck up. It absolutely was. It absolutely was a call out. It absolutely was.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Okay. So don't lie to the audience and don't lie to me.
no, it's okay. I'm not lying to
Okay.
anybody
Okay. You were about to.
except for myself. I'm lying to myself.
Right. Okay. Well, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Well, that is going to do it for us. Make sure that you do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet. Rate, review, subscribe. Most importantly, share. Share this podcast. Sharing is caring. And if you share, it'll help us get to our dream of world domination. So if you want that, share the podcast. Um, Make sure you visit the website, do follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Yumi and Chisme. Visit yumiandchisme.com. Do all the fun things. And if you do all those things, we'll be back with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.